What's up, guys? Today we got top 5 best performance this year. Let's get it. Alright, guys, so before we get into this video, I do got to share today's date because I would look real crazy if Giannis, Dame, or one of these great players went off for uh, another 70-point game or another 60-point game after this video was released. So I do got to say today is Monday, March 13th, 2023. But let's go ahead and get into this, man. So look, guys, the other day I was watching Jason Tatum going off for another 40-point game, and I thought to myself, man, this has got to be one of the best NBA seasons I've seen in a long time. We have players like Dame and Donovan Mitchell going off for 70-point games. We have Luka Doncic going off for 60-point 20 plus rebound triple doubles. Anthony Davis and Joel Embiid proving why the big man position is still well alive and dominant. And then we have all around the league 21 games where players score 50 or more points. Well, I mean, man, if this pace continues, we're on point to go ahead and beat the highest rate of 50-point games since 1965-66. But realistically, I doubt we will catch that because that year Wilt himself had 45 50-point games. So I don't know if we will catch that benchmark, but neither the less, this has been a very entertaining year. Thus, why I want to make this top 5 best performance this year so far. And a little disclaimer before we go ahead and get into our number 5 is that I only put a player's best performances one time, or else I would just have Dame and Luka over and over and over on this list. So I just wanted to get into that. But let's go ahead and get into our number 5. Giannis's 50-point double-double against the Pelicans on January 29th. 50 points, 13 rebounds, 4 assists, 20 of 26 from the field, 3 of 4 from the three-point line, 7 of 12 from the free throw line, all in 30 minutes, and he was getting whatever he wants in this game. Right there, he's knocking down the three-point shot. And then on this next play, you see Giannis pick and roll as the roll man aggressively go up to the hoop. And what's most impressive to me is the fact that he had this 50-point double-double all in 30 minutes. So he basically only played 3 quarters. But if you see right here, the shot chart on the video, you can see that Giannis just was extremely dominant, getting off the majority of his shots in the paint, being dominant, using that force. So for that, I had to include him on this list. A little disclaimer, he is the lowest scoring person on this list. So buckle up and get ready for number 4. Anthony Davis 55-point double-double against the Wizards December 4th, 2022. 55 points, 17 rebounds, 3 blocks, 22 of 30 from the field, 2 of 3 from the three-point line, 9 of 9 from the free throw line, and had a plus 16 on the plus minus category, all in 38 minutes, which is all amazing. But the reason why I have him here in this 4th spot is because of these next couple plays. Look at the defense, and even though he is the primary defender for the Lakers, he only had one foul call on him all game due to his great defense. And that's just on the defensive end. We know how special Anthony Davis is on the offensive end whenever healthy. Right here in this clip, we see him hit Kristaps Porzingis with a spin move and then a fadeaway in the mid-range. Right here in this clip, he takes it straight to Kristaps because he's just too small. That's baby food, baby. And then on this last clip right here, we see Anthony Davis run a pick and roll with LeBron and be the roll man. In this game, we've seen Anthony Davis be the defender, a great offensive player that he is, the post player that he can be, and the lob option for that, and his 55-point game, 17 plus rebounds, 3 plus blocks, and plus 16 in the plus minus category. I gotta give Anthony Davis number 4 on this list. Number 3, Dame's 71-point game against the Rockets, February 26, 2023. 71 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 57% from the field, 60% from the three-point line, 100% from the free throw line, all in 4 quarters, no overtime. Out of all these performances on this list, Dame had the lowest amount of turnovers at 2. And what's even more impressive is that everyone on this list, he probably had the ball more than anyone. I mean, This game was one for the ages. He came out on fire, scoring 41 points in that first half and setting history not only for the Blazers but for the NBA. For the Blazers, he set a record for 13 made three-pointers in a game. And I mean, look at this shot chart when we on the video. We can see he's pulling from ridiculous range because that's what we know he do. And for the NBA history, he matched the eighth highest scoring outburst in NBA history. It was the most points scored by an NBA player since Kobe and, well, Donovan Mitchell. And that's the perfect segue into our number two. Donovan Mitchell's 71-point double-double against the Bulls on January 2nd, 2023. 71 points, 11 assists, 8 rebounds, 22 of 34 from the field, 7 of 15 from the three-point line, 20 of 25 from the free throw line, and a plus 19 in the plus minus category. Man, he balled out, and this was so far the closest thing we have seen to a triple double, a 71-point game. And in my opinion, before I get everyone all mad at me in the comments saying, whoa, why is this game better than Dame's? The only reason why I put Donovan Mitchell's game is above Dame's game is because Donovan Mitchell and the Cavs came back from 21 points to get this win, and this game ended up being ridiculously close. Of course, ended up going into overtime where Cavs got the win behind Donovan Mitchell putting the team on his back. So I think the storyline of the Cavs struggling coming into the game, 3 of the 5 usual starters were out for the Cavs, and Donovan Mitchell was able to rally and really put the team on his back. I mean, I remember how aggressive he was at getting to the hoop. You can just tell when you look at the 25 free throw attempts that he had in that game, and he definitely converted, making 20 of those 25. He had such a good game that Adam Silver and all those NBA guys said, as a matter of fact, Donovan, we need you to take a random drug test right after the game. But I mean, that's how you're supposed to do it if you're trying to score big. And we, like how we talked about with Dame earlier, Dame matched the 8th highest scoring outburst in NBA history since, in most points since Kobe. Well, Donovan Mitchell did the same thing. And that's why Donovan Mitchell comes in at number 2 for the 71 points, for the 21-point game comeback, and the almost triple double. Now let's go ahead and get into number 1, the real triple double. Luka's 60-point triple double against the Knicks on December 27th, 2022. Out of all the performances that we have on this list, this is the only official recorded triple double at 60 points, 21 rebounds, 10 assists, 2 steals, 21 of 31 from the field, 2 of 6 on the three-point line, and 16 of 22 from the free throw line. Played 47 minutes. And if it wasn't for Luka's huge triple-double in this game, the Mavs would have lost. They weren't hitting anything in this game. And I mean, look, let's be honest. 60 points is a lot of points to score. But I think what makes this performance crazier and even more impressive is the 21 rebounds, because his role is not to just go out there and grab some rebounds. His role out there is to facilitate the offense, score, be a bucket getter, but also go grab your rebounds. He went above and beyond and grabbed 21 rebounds. And he didn't just leave it there. On the defensive end, he also pitched in, grabbing 2 steals. And offensively, we know what he does. He was just able to get anything from anywhere he wanted on the court. Whether it's right here, Luka toying with Randall, playing with him, and then hitting that step back right in his face. Easy cash. Or it's Luka Doncic taking Julius Randle off the dribble and really making him a defensive liability and hitting that spin move, mid-ranger, cash. Or maybe Luka Doncic coming off a screen, coming downhill straight at the Knicks' best defender and making him look silly, knocking him down this and one. But the reason why I chose Luka Doncic's 60-point triple-double to be the number 1 top 5 performance of this year so far is because of this next play right here.
Nothing shocks me about this game.
And that Drew rim, it's still loose. Luka got it back. He did it. He did it. An improbable comeback by Dallas to tie it with 1 second left. It is a miracle. It's overtime. Stranger things have happened.
Man, that was crazy. With 4 seconds left to go in the game, Mavs down by 2. Luka Doncic perfectly misses the free throw to where he can get it back and all in air, grabs the rebound and puts it back up, makes it and forces this game to overtime where they eventually end up getting the win. So, because of the crazy ending, because this was also the first 60-point game that we had all season, that is why I have to put Luka Doncic in my number one spot for the top 5 best performance of this year so far. There you have it, though, family. That's my top 5 best performance of this year so far. I hope you enjoyed it at home. As always, don't forget to smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and stay tuned. We got a lot more content on the way. But for now, we out here, y'all. Clutch Chalk out.